Hey y'all, get ready with me for a burlesque show. So right now I'm doing my eyeshadow. I really like this technique of using the eyelash curler to get like that cut crease shape. I saw someone else do this here on Instagram or YouTube or something. And I'm just really drawing that out with a small brush and blending it with a lighter purple color. And now I'm doing under the eye as well and really giving just a blown out winged look. And then I am taking a sparkly lavender shade, putting that all over the lid. I like to use my finger for the eyelid shade. I think you get the most concentrated color that way rather than using a brush. Kind of just like tap it on in a thick layer. These are the face products I'm using, and I did moisturize and prime my face with a couple different products before this, but these are the foundations I use, and I just mix them both together because it gives me the right color that I need. And I like the different formulas of these ones. One is like a hydrating tinted moisturizer. The other one is that e.l.f. Halo Glow, which has a little bit of glowiness to it. So together they make the perfect foundation for me. And next I'm using a contour stick from NYX. I'm doing the usual contour. Y'all know the drill by now. Milani blush. I love this blush. It's my favorite blush. I'm using a lot of drugstore products in this video, but next we're doing that Mermaid fish scale technique that has been all over here for many years. We all know it by now, but I still love this technique of using a fishnet tight and then putting eyeshadow over it to create like a fish scale look. And next I'm using these like stick-on little pearls, and then I'm adding gems as well. And I did end up using some lash glue for the gems because they were not the stick-on ones. And I wanted to make sure that they lasted. So I used a very strong lash glue, and I'm just putting them on by hand one by one. My favorite technique is to put a couple different dots of glue where you want it, and then add your gems kind of in a cluster. You'll see me doing it in the next clip. But yeah, I had to pose in the mirror, get that positioning right. I'm just putting all the gems on by hand. It's a little time consuming, but I like to do this method, and I think gems really add just a completely different level to a look. You can take your look from like a 10 to a 100. And you can see this is the finished gems. I put pearls and different colors of gems. This is me deciding if I want to try and stick a seashell to my face, and yeah, I was like, all right, yeah, it looks all right. And I ended up really liking it, so I added 2 more here. You can see I'm like a little nervous. I'm like, is this gonna work? Is it gonna fall off? But it actually stayed on for the whole night with just some lash glue. And these are actual real seashells. I had gotten like a big pack of them from this used art supply store for the rest of my costume, which you'll see in the next video. Alright y'all, this is the finished look. So this is the makeup look, and I did this makeup for a burlesque gig that I did this past weekend, and I was dressed as a siren mermaid. And I also made this top. I made the bra. I added all of these details. I glued on every shell by hand. And then my partner Kat actually made me this beautiful mermaid tail. They made that by hand. They sewed the whole thing. So together this costume was a collaborative work between Kat and I. And it was so much fun to wear on stage and to dance with. And I had so much fun creating this look.